Okay, I said earlier that I was going to discuss this dream with y'all that I had, this download that I had last night. You got to excuse my hair right now. But this is the most important thing to get out right now. I don't know who this pertained to or what it pertained to. Well, I do now because I had my download and I meditated on it. Um, I know I was with some guy. I had a white BMW, nice white BMW. And we went to some type of party or something like that. I don't know what it was. Kind of looked like a movie theater. It kind of looked like a little movie theater or something, but it had rooms, like different rooms to it. So we went in there, and about 20 minutes later, I think he met some female or something. I don't know how he got a hold of my keys or anything, but he ended up taking my keys and he left with my keys. And I don't know what state this in, but I know it was a state that had a whole bunch of parking lots. I remember that, and it was at nighttime, and I remember walking around looking for him, looking for my car, looking for him, and the next thing I know is I bumped into a white lady, and I was like, "I'm looking for my car. Did you see my car?" It's like I don't know how she would know what my car was, but she ended up telling me, "I seen your car that way." So I ended up going around this way with this gate at, and it's a parking lot full of cars, like where you park, where people park for clubs and stuff like that. And I ended up seeing him like getting out the car, locking my car door back. So then I ended up cursing him out for a little bit and taking my keys from him, and he was like, "I'm not responsible for what happened to your car," something like that. I don't know what the hell that meant. But I looked at the back of my car, and it's like somebody hit the back of my car. So then I don't know why, but I ended up going back with him, and he was like, "We're going to the movie theater inside. Is at the same place." We go into the movie theater inside. I ended up falling asleep on the movie. He took my keys again while I was asleep, and basically took my car again. Um, as I'm coming out, there's rooms and rooms of different things going on, and what was going on was like sex. I seen girls like popping on men, like popping their stuff on men, and every room had women having sex in it, basically. And I was like, ooh, that is so freaking nasty. Like, what type of place I'm at? What type of place he brought me to? Like, ew, what the hell going on up in here? So I went back out again and tried looking for my car. And I know it was kind of late because just the way that I was feeling in the dream, it was kind of late. But I got to remind you, too, after the lady told me where my car was and I met back up with him, I don't know why I ended up going to this white young girl. And I was like, "What's your name?" And she told me her name. And I was like, "That's a weird last name." I think it was like Tari. It was some weird last name to start with a T. And I was like, "What the hell is going on?" But that scene with each room had women and men in there having sex. The way I got the download and I meditated on it, it's like some sex trafficking. Um, it's basically like some sex trafficking was going on, and this guy had something to do with it. It's basically what I got from my download. This sex trafficking, and maybe the BMW, white BMW, wasn't mine, and it was his. So I'm just telling y'all to be aware if you come across any guy that tries to take you out, um, acting like y'all going to the movies or something like that, to be aware of a white BMW. And also, when I was looking for him, I noticed that he had the second time. I noticed he had transferred my phone from a Android phone that I had into a flip phone. So if you see a guy like with a BMW and he has a flip phone, and he's saying he wants to take you to the movies or something like that, I will be aware of that, cautious of that. Um, I don't know what type of place that was. I'm really trying to think if I could think of what state that probably would have been in. I know it's a state that had a lot of parking lots because everywhere I turned, it was like parking lots, a bunch of cars parked in parking lots. So I don't know what state that in. I don't know if y'all know maybe what state that in. Maybe it might be your state. But I would be aware of a short. He was short, dark skinned. I know that he was short and dark skinned, kind of heavy set. And he drives a BMW and might have a flip phone. So I will be careful and cautious of that. I just got that download. I think it was a sex trafficking ring going on in that building. It's a building with some sex trafficking. I don't know. I mean, them girls was popping hard too. They was popping their stuff hard on them men. And I was like, oh, every room I was like, oh, that is so nasty. Like, why is y'all doing this? What type of place he brought me to? And basically, he just left me there. You know, took my car and left me there. So I don't know if you're dating anybody with a BMW. Uh, he's promising to take you out somewhere. I would be cautious of this guy. And that's all I basically have to say.